Good afternoon and welcome to the LA County Real Estate Investors Association podcast. We do this every Tuesdays, 3 p.m. Pacific live, and then we also, which is 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we live stream it on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and you can watch it afterwards. This is an association with Lloyd Siegel's program that holds a monthly live event every second Thursday of the month. We had it last week on February 9th at the Iman Center in West Los Angeles. That's kind of what the class looks like. And there's a vendors expo, about 50 vendors. And we do this every month. And I'm Bill Gross, I'm the official podcast for this event. Lloyd always says you need 3 things. You need mentorship or coaching. You need to have education. And you need to have a place to network. And so hopefully in this call, we have a chance to do that. If you're on this live, feel free to put in your comments. I'm watching the comment section live as we go along on YouTube and Facebook. And we want to engage as best that we can. Today, unfortunately, our speaker had an emergency at the last minute or is no show, depending on how you want to read all that. And I want to use this opportunity today to talk about the topic of building your real estate business. When people start off in real estate, they have one of 2 ambitions as a driving force and the secondary one as well. The driving force is usually either A, to make more money, income, to find a business to build that will drive their income, pay their bills, help them save money and build wealth over time. Or the other option, B, is they want to just build wealth. They have a job, they have income, and they have excess assets and want a place to put it, or it will work for them and build into wealth in the long run, taking advantage of real estate. So those are 2 basic alternatives in terms of what your primary focus is. So again, it's either you want to find your primary business, your job, your 9 to 5 to live on, as well as to make excess money to invest. And you may want to do that enough so that was my goal. That's what I do. My business is real estate. I'm a broker. I make more than I need to live on and take the extra, invest that in other things, including real estate, to build wealth. Or B, the people who have a job in some other field, tech, government, retired, have assets that they want to invest to build wealth. But here's a common thread. In order to get income or build wealth, you have to invest one of 2 things or in combination. There's no way around it. The only way to build a real estate business that's either going to give you income to live on and or wealth in the long run, you have to invest either time and or money. Time can look like learning what to do and then doing that which creates the business, and or money, which is you invest your assets and get a return for your assets. Now, oftentimes what looks to be an investment is really a combination. An example, rental property can be, because if you have a rental property where you also answer phone calls, have to hire screen tenants, hire people to be the gardeners and the fix-its and those kinds of things, then you're mostly an investor, but you're also earning income by doing the job somebody else could or might be doing. Some investments are purely passive. I have investments in multifamily properties where I'm a limited partner. I write a check and I get a return monthly or quarterly for my investment. It just shows up on my bank account. I don't really have to do anything but watch the papers and make sure they're doing their job. That's the range. And I think oftentimes people don't understand that that's the choice you make going in. I often get people who start off going to seminars or reading books, and they find out, oh, wow, the best way to make money, and they'll hear an investor talk about what they do, and they'll say, oh, it's purely passive, and say, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to be a multifamily investor and just invest money and get a return. That's great, but you either have to have the money to get those investments, or you have to find the deals to earn the money that you then reinvest and get paid back as investment. But again, the theme is the same. You have to put in your time and or your money. The reason why I bring this up at this time of year is for a lot of people, this is the time they make a big mistake. They pull the foot off the gas pedal. If you're at the LARIC event last Thursday, the crowd was down quite a bit. And that's because there are some people who went to the event 2 weeks before and said, well, that's enough. That's all the time they have to invest in their business, which is their prerogative. But a lot of people, it's the holidays and they start getting out of a business mode into family and social mode, which again is fine if that fits your goals economically. But many people don't have enough money, don't have financial freedom, and take off a lot of time in November, December. I'm taking off an entire week for Thanksgiving week with my family, and I'm going to enjoy that time. but I'm working today, tomorrow, Friday, and Monday because that's how I pay for the time that I take off. Is certain days I choose off, certain days I choose on. So make sure you can either work because you have to, or the man, their boss, tells you have to, or you can work because you put together a plan that says, I'm going to work these hours, I'm not going to work these hours, and you work your plan. And that's called building a business rather than having a job. Real quick, I just want to point out the website, Lareic, LAREIC.com, has all the information there. And the Vendor Expo is the event that's the second Thursday of the month in Los Angeles. And they have, that's the big vendors. I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. The monthly event, the Real Estate Vendors Expo, December 14th, will be the next one. And they have a speaker at that event, and the topic will be Out of State Investing Summit. And so if you come at 6:30, it's free. You can register here, and then the speaker as well is free. You can register here. So some great events, and I recommend that you participate there. But again, so the idea of this program is you have two chances here. One, you can learn from the speaker. You can meet the vendors and learn from each of them or develop relationships. Second, you can put the time in to meet a bunch of people at the event. That's what I do. My goal is to meet the people at the event that want to do business with me. So you have to use the time and invest it in order to generate business for yourself. So what's your goal for your business? The biggest mistake people make is they look at real estate like it's a job. And because the job doesn't force them to show up to work, it doesn't force them to do the challenging part of the work, they don't do that. And so you want to do the part you're supposed to do to get the results that you're supposed to get. And that's what a business is. You learn what the process is, and as a result of that, you follow a plan and get predictable results. So how can I help you? I'm sorry today our speaker wasn't available, but if you're watching, you're welcome to jump in with comments, questions. If you answer them on the replay, I'll circle back and answer those questions. We also have a Facebook group, which is for the LA County Real Estate Investing Association Facebook group. Feel free to go there, post your comments, questions there, and look forward to helping you at that time. So I'm Bill Gross. I'm at Bill Gross Probate on social media. And if I can help you in any way, and if not, make today your best day ever. Thanks so much.